Greetings, I'm Bulgarian Troglodyte. Today I'm gonna do a channel update video. So I decided to create a second channel, and that second channel will be a music only channel, and thus I won't be doing any more music videos here on my original Bulgarian Troglodyte channel. And now, from now on, the Bulgarian Troglodyte channel will only focus on films, and then I will do occasional book and painting and manga videos here on the Bulgarian Troglodyte channel as well, but it will be mostly focused on films and TV shows from now. So I've been thinking for the past month or so that maybe I should have a separate channel for music, because sometimes I kind of feel awkward kind of doing different types of content on just this one channel, especially as I kind of started as a film only channel. So then sometimes I feel like I need to just do film videos all the time, and I'm not focusing as much on music even though I want to, because I know that most of the viewers here on the Bulgarian Troglodyte channel are here for films instead of music. Although of course there have been some music related videos of mine that have gotten a decent amount of views and likes and stuff, but I think still most people on this channel are here for films only, which is of course fine. We all have different interests and stuff. Yeah. So I thought that it would be nice to have a kind of a own channel for music, because music in the end is actually my number one passion. Even though from my YouTube activity you might think that film is my number one passion because I talk about film more than I talk about music. But music has been the biggest thing for me kind of since I was a small kid, even before I started school. I've always been a very kind of musical person, so yeah. And I actually a couple of years ago had this idea too, and then I created a channel called Sonic Divinity, but then I ended up not doing it, even though I thought that now I will do music for that channel, but then I didn't end up doing it. But now I'm gonna stick to this, and hopefully eventually I will be able to create a small community on this new channel. But maybe before getting into those plans, maybe I should actually reveal the new channel. So it's here, so it's kind of retains some of the branding of my original channel. So this new channel is called Diabolical Bulgarian Troglodytism, which is such a mouthful and such a crazy title. Uh, Originally, I was thinking about maybe I should have the Sonic Divinity title that I just told you that I was thinking about having a channel like that a couple years ago. Because I think obviously the word divine is something that I use a lot, so that could have been a nice name. But now I kind of wanted to retain the Bulgarian Troglodyte thing for my other channel as well, as I really like that name. And I've been in a huge black metal mood recently. I've been just blasting black metal all day, and here in Europe last weekend everybody was watching the Eurovision song contest, but when other people were watching that, I was just blasting black metal on my headphones here. So I'm kind of a contrarian, I guess. Yeah. But there is this kind of classic second wave Norwegian black metal album called Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism by a great band Immortal. And this is not one of my favorite albums by them, but it's a good album and a classic. So again, you can see that again my channel name is Diabolical Bulgarian Troglodytism. That doesn't again make much sense, but then this album is called Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism. So it has the same first word, then full moon is now Bulgarian, and then instead of mysticism, we have troglodytism. So yeah, I think it's a pretty clever, crazy title, and I think if I get any kind of black metal fan viewers, I guess they will probably put the two and two together and see where the name comes from. Especially because on the channel page they can see also one other classic Norwegian black metal album, Dark Throne's Transylvanian Hunger. Yeah. But I just designed this background. I probably will change it eventually because I did this fairly quickly. It's not perfect, but I wanted to kind of represent my eclectic music taste here. So I'll just run down the albums really quick. So we have Heaven on Las Vegas by Cocteau Twins, which is probably my favorite album of all time. Absolutely love that one. Then I'm a huge fan of The Cure. And this is, of course, maybe their magnum opus. It's Disintegration. Absolutely love that album. Then we have again Dark Thrones, Transylvanian Hunger. This is actually not my favorite Dark Throne album, but I thought that I liked this kind of album cover more than some of the others, and I thought that the album cover really fits the kind of Bulgarian troglodyte theme, so I wanted to have it here. Then Opeth is probably my favorite band, along with Cocteau Twins. So we have Opeth's Still Life, which is one of my favorite albums by them. Not my number one favorite, but one of my favorites. And but this probably maybe my favorite cover art by them, so that's why I have it here. Then we have one of my favorite albums and one of my favorite album covers. It's Bitches Brew by Miles Davis. Great classic jazz album from the 70s. Then we have the Queen here. I was thinking whether I should have Madonna or Kylie. They are both queens to me, but I have Kylie Minogue's Disco, which is an album that I have listened to way too many times. I'm just have been so addicted to it for the past like year and a half, I guess. Yeah, such a great record. And going from Dark Throne to Kylie Minogue, like that's the definition of eclectic, I guess. Yeah, but if you are interested in music and if you have watched my music content, please subscribe to this new channel. Again, you won't see any more music content here on my original channel. But again, I will continue to make content for the Bulgarian Troglodyte channel as well. But from now on, it will be mostly just films and TV shows. And then occasionally, when the inspiration strikes, I'm gonna make a video about paintings and I'm gonna make videos about like books and manga and things like that. But mostly films and TV shows. And then I think if I make this kind of broad kind of discussion videos like the death of the well-rounded intellectual that I did recently, or the should we care about other people's opinions on art, I think those types of videos I will probably also keep here in the Bulgarian Troglodyte channel. And of course the podcast will still be on this Bulgarian Troglodyte channel as well. As these days we only focus on films, but if we still focused on albums too, I think I would have those album videos on the other channel from now on. But again, we only do film podcast now, so they will be here on the Volktrog uh, channel. And I think I will keep many of the music videos that I have done in the past still in this channel, and I won't gonna delete all of them. But once I get the other channel up and running and maybe do updated list for like favorite albums of all time list and stuff like that, then I might remove those older ones from this channel. But then some of these other music related videos I will still keep on this old channel. Yeah, but hopefully through time I will be able to create a small and nice community here for my music channel. Again, I don't have my hopes up because of course I've been in YouTube for a long time and I only have 325 subscribers. So I think I don't have that kind of false hope of believing that this music channel will make it big or anything, but I would be happy if I like gradually get some subscribers and hopefully some people also comment on the videos because I like interacting with people. And I mean, I'm sure that at least some of my friends here on YouTube that I talk to will probably at least subscribe to this new channel, like again, Tony. And yeah, but yeah, we'll see how this new adventure goes. But I'm gonna stick to this so I won't go back to the old ways. And yeah, and if I just end up doing videos and nobody watches them, yeah, then that will be my fate. I mean, doing videos is still fun, even though I will never make it big. And there are many benefits of having like small YouTube channels as well, like having that more kind of intimate community vibe, and then it's easier to be authentic when you don't make money and stuff like that. So, and authenticity has always been the most important thing for me. in YouTube, and that's why I might sometimes make like a bit more controversial videos as well, because I think when you are as authentic as you can, then you might be controversial as well sometimes. Yeah, but yeah, it's all in good faith. Yeah. But I will do kind of an introduction video here for the new channel where I'll talk about more of my plans, what type of content I will make there, but I'll talk about it a little bit here as well. So, of course, I don't know all the details yet, but I'm gonna do like favorite album videos, and then I'm thinking of starting this like huge kind of ongoing series, like favorite songs of all time. So maybe in each video I will cover like 5 to 10 songs, and I'll talk about why I love those songs. Yeah, and then I'll do album recommendations, artist recommendations. Then maybe I'll do like tier lists and rankings sometimes, although those can be very hard to do because often it kind of requires so much kind of re-listening to that, especially when like many of these artists that we have here, for example, have such huge discographies, so it can be just so much time when you like have to go back to all the albums and re-listen to them and stuff like that. Yeah, but we'll see about whether I will do many kind of rankings like that. Then I might do some of those kind of list reaction videos. Then I might cover some topics, like music related topics. Some of them might be like kind of like a current topic, or some just like topic that comes to mind. Then what else? Then I might do some album reviews because of course, I keep up with new music a lot, and then when there is like an album that I really fall in love with, I might do album reviews for those, and then maybe for some like bands and artists that I really love. I mean, there are like I think in a couple of weeks or less than 2 weeks, there's the new Yule album, and I love Yule, so that might be a good one to review. And then there's the new Wilt Yarta album again. Their last album was my favorite album of 2021, so I'm kind of having huge hopes for that. So maybe that would be another one to review, but we'll see about that. And again, reviews are something that I need to be in the mood for. And of course, I have to feel like that I have something to say about the albums as well. And then maybe there might be some stupid content like, yeah, the most beautiful album covers of all time and things like that. And then I've been thinking about this kind of video series that would be ongoing, that it would be like the Bulgarian Chocolate Canon, where I would kind of go to my favorite albums and make like a video for each album slowly. So, for example, these albums that we have here, I might include those in that series and then talk about why I love each album. That could be like maybe once a week or a couple times a month or something. That could be fun. But I think I'm gonna kind of start the channel with some of those kind of big videos, like my favorite albums of all time and things like that, to get it going. But yeah, I have now 2 YouTube channels, and I will keep making content for both of them. So if you're interested in my music content, you can subscribe to this new channel of mine. But no worries if you aren't interested. It's completely fine if you just want to watch the film content and stuff. Because I of course understand we have different types of interest and stuff. But as my music taste is very diverse, I can tell you that there will probably at least at some point be some music on my channel that you might care about, because I will talk about everything from pop music to jazz to metal to punk to rock and shoegaze and so many different things I've gotta cover here. So yeah, yeah. But again, like I said, I will make a proper kind of introduction video also for this new channel of mine. But we'll see how everything goes, and thank you for all the support, and let me know your thoughts. Yeah, well, we'll see what the future holds, but yeah. Oh, one more thing, by the way. I think now in the beginning when I have this new channel, I'm gonna kind of promote it a little bit more. So I might kind of in each video also here in the Bulgarian Crocodile channel just mention that I also have a music channel, and then I think I will uh here like where I have these kind of great channels tabs, I might kind of add my own channel here in the beginning, like my second channel here in the beginning, so people can easily find it there. Yeah, but yeah, we'll see how it goes, and yeah. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Don't drink Coke at all. Sayonara and arigato gozaimashita.